So yeah, this is actually only my second time. I kind of got bullied into it by my son. I recently went through a very bad breakup, 11 years. So I went and did what every self-respecting woman does after they go through a breakup. I got bangs. So I actually was waiting for Great Clips to open and walked in and said, I just want someone to give me bangs. And they all looked at each other like, okay, this woman is going through some shit. She's gonna have bangs. Also, my oldest son got married back in October. He had a Star Trek themed Klingon ceremony.
Nerd.
Which they had English and Klingon. So my 72-year-old mother kept saying, I don't understand what they're saying. I was like, it's okay, Mom. Just listen to the English. They're saying the same thing in Klingon. So when my son and my daughter-in-law were planning the wedding, they came to me and said, well, are you going to be okay with Alex's dad in the same room? I'm like, dude, we've been divorced for 32 years. If I am still taking up room in that guy's head, that sounds like a him problem, not a me problem. So it was mentioned that I'm a librarian.
Books.
I work for the Flagstaff Coconino County Public Library, and I'm over all the branches. I had never been west of the Mississippi until September of 2023, and the job came open, and it was funny, we had actually started in the Grand Canyon and worked our way down to Tombstone. Of course, as a librarian, the first thing I noticed as we come in on the train was the sign that there's a library. And I was like, man, wouldn't that be cool to be the librarian at the Grand Canyon? Self-fulfilling prophecy. And as we all know, librarians are now also child groomers and the pusher of banned books. So, if you ever want a book that you want to read that you're not supposed to, come to me because I'm like the book pusher. I also have some things on sale on Marketplace. So I was telling Nathan that.
What a weird ad.
I feel like I'm like the librarian drug dealer because I got sick of people not showing up. So now I'm like, come to the library, pull up in front of the dumpsters, let me know when you're here. I'll bring it out. So now I go out, I have the stuff, and they hand me cash through the window. So I feel like the librarian dealer now for Flagstaff. So Nathan embarrassed me by saying that I thought the bartender was hot, but that all went away. I found out he had 16 kids. Sorry, Brian. Because my kids are all grown. So when I went to my son's wedding, we were supposed to give a toast. So I was worried about if I wrote something sappy, I'd start crying. So I chose to tell my favorite Alex story. When he was in first grade, his teacher was pregnant. So he told his teacher that he remembered being born, that it was very dark, and then there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and whoosh, he come flying out, and that's why he likes airplanes and spaceships. So I didn't put a lot together for tonight.
Do the snow joke.
What?
The snow joke.
The snow joke?
Driving here?
Okay.
She just really loves cocaine. Shut up.
I was trying to do that because I did it last week, and I have to say there's way more people here this week than there was last week, so I'm really nervous. So I had rescued Nathan from Florida.
I go by Forrest, but close.
So, because he is the person who can be in a room full of women and find the one crazy one. So I had already saved him from Kentucky and brought him to Florida. And of course now I'm here. So on Christmas Eve, his girlfriend kicks him out. We take off. I get him. We're driving in the worst snowstorm the Midwest has seen in 20 years. And I'm like, Nathan, I just want you to know you guys are on my life insurance. You have to remember I want my ashes spread at Disney. You have to go with your brother and sister and spread my ashes at Disney. He looks at me and says, Mom, I am in the car. So that's it for me. My name's Damaris.
Yeah.